Hey, Bolo buddies, thanks for watching. Okay, the owl has a name, but you're gonna have to wait. I'm going to be doing a video, an unboxing video on my main channel, Bolo Buddies. So if you're not subscribed, definitely go over there and hit that bell so you get alerts when I post new videos. But I'm going to be unboxing a box of vintage toys that I bought for $100 from YouTube channel Auctions for You. And at the end of that video, I'm going to announce the name of the owl, the new Bolo Buddies mascot. So stay tuned for that. That will probably be coming in the next week or two. So I'm still fine tuning and trying to get everything listed. So any guesses? Put your guess down in the comments what you think it is, because there was a clear winner, just one name that just stuck with me. Okay, so I just got back from vacation and the sales were a little strange. Something really strange happened. We'll just say that. I sold 60 plus items while my eBay store was on vacation mode, which I was really happy with. I was pleasantly surprised with how many people were willing to wait until the 19th for their items to ship. So I do want to say shout out to Midwest Picker. I ordered this sticker from Teespring and Midwest Picker, and I do have my own merch available now. So if you guys are interested, there is a link down in the description. I have stickers and shirts and mugs and all kinds of stuff. So definitely check that out. But I ordered this from Midwest Picker. I'm going to find a spot to put stickers of the YouTube channels that I watch. So this is my first sticker that I bought. Isn't it cool? This is Joey. And if you go over to Midwest Picker's channel, you can check out just who Joey is. All right, so go check him out. This video is going to be a little bit longer because I have 60 items to show you. So you may have to pause, eat, come back. I don't know, eat while you watch. But there are some good bolos in this item, in this video. I'm going to tell you where I got it, what I paid for it, and what it sold for. But yeah, one item sold for $100. I don't know why my computer is flashing. I hope it's not going to do that in the video. I've seen it do it twice. That's very strange. So I was on the airplane today and now I'm home and I'm like, I'm doing the video tonight. So these items sold from Sunday until today. So I don't know, 6-7 days, something like that. But let's just get to the bolos. There are going to be a few spoilers. I don't know where that went. I had it sitting here because I was going to show it first. Okay. I'll find it. We are not off to a good start. Okay, so the first item that sold, I don't know where I put it. So we're going to start with this one. And I'm going to tell you a little story about this because I thought it had a defect and I marked it that it had a defect, and it does not have a defect. So this is called a present pet. And the reason I picked this up is because it's adorable, but it also does stuff. Isn't it cute? So this was in my most recent video, Thrift With Me, on this channel. And I thought that it had a defect right here, but this is actually when you take it out of the box and you pull the thing that makes it start working so that it can break out of the box. It inserts right here. So when you pull it out, there's like a little spot that is like there's hair missing, but that is how they look. So if you see one of these at a garage sale or a thrift store and you think, oh, I'm not going to get it, I would, because it's not a defect. So that little girl sold for $22 plus shipping. The buyer was all in for $34.35. I did pay up for that. The thrift store I was at, if you guys watched that video, it was kind of, where did I put that little toy? Okay. It was kind of high priced, but I just had a feeling about that, and it actually ended up selling pretty quickly. I found it sitting over here. It sold pretty quickly, so I was happy with it. 7 into 22, not awful, but I was hoping that it was going to be worth more, but I was like, I priced it a little bit low because I thought it had a defect. All right, so the next item I sold is this Fisher Price Loving Family doll, and she is vintage, and she has her little skirt, which is kind of rare, but you can see it's a little bit loose. But I think that helped make her sell quicker. This came out of my vintage toy box from Auctions for You. And if you have not checked out Auctions for You, definitely check her out. I do have her linked down in the description of the video, along with Donatella Bottolino's channel. And they collab together and do videos together. And while we're talking about Donatella, this is a leather punch. And leather tools are definitely, I spy. Definitely a Bolo. So this one's kind of rusty, not in the greatest shape. I mean, it's smooth rust, you know, but it's, you know, it's had some love. And this actually came out of a dibble box. A dibble box is a dibble bit of this and a dibble bit of that. It's basically a reseller box. I purchased and I have videos of these on my main Bolo Buddies channel. But one of them was an actual auction that I bid on, and I bid up to 110. And then the other was just a mystery box that I paid $100 for. And I think the $100 mystery box is on this channel, but I can't remember which one this is in. But I probably had about $2 in this, and it sold for $15. The buyer was all in for $22.77. All right, the next item is this Lego Bionicle, and he is very cool, and he came out of a Lego Bionicle bulk buy, and it has the instructions, but no box. But he is assembled and complete, and he sold for $24, all in for $30.25. And I don't know, I'm gonna say I probably had a couple bucks in that by the time I divided it all out, but I'm not sure because I still have a ton of items to list from that. Basically what I did is I listed the ones that were already assembled, and then just kind of left the other ones in the box for a rainy day when I have nothing to do, right? Yeah, because that never happens. Okay, so this one actually sold on Poshmark. Now, I cross-post all of my items to Poshmark, Mercari, definitely. eBay, start on eBay, cross-post them with List Perfectly to Mercari and Poshmark. Sometimes Grailed, sometimes Etsy. But man, things have been so busy that like I'm lucky to get things on Poshmark and Mercari right now. List Perfectly is a huge time saver. If you guys are looking to cross-post your items and you want to save time, I highly recommend it. I've been using it for over a year. I love it. I can't say enough good things about it. There are ways to use it that I don't use that I could probably utilize and be even more efficient. But I just like the way I do it. And that's starting on eBay and cross-posting to the other platforms from eBay. If you'd like to try List Perfectly, I do have a demo video. I'll link it down in the description of the video. And if you like it, you can try it and get 30% off your first month with coupon referral code bolobuddies, all one word. So if you want to try it, you can use that code, get 30% off, and start making some extra money using those other platforms. So this Lego Bionicle is a different number, and I don't know why some are more valuable than others, but this one sold, and maybe Poshmark is, it seems like things sell for higher prices on Poshmark. I don't know. Maybe I just feel that way. I could be wrong, but this sold for $45 on Poshmark. So Poshmark took $9. So my cut of that was $36. And Poshmark will send me a label that the buyer paid for, and I will ship that item out. Yeah, so 45 bucks for that one. So those are my Bionicles. That was my only sale on Poshmark. I turned my store on, I think, Friday evening, and I just happened to get a sale. I wasn't sharing or doing anything. I don't know if somebody was just waiting for my store to come back or what. I also wanted to give a shout out to Jersey Gypsy Corner Store. Lisa, thank you so much. She bought me my first coffee. So a couple other YouTubers were telling me about buy me a coffee, and it's just a way for you to basically make a donation, I guess, towards the channel. But I was like, okay, I'll put it in the description, and somebody used it. So I was super excited. So, and then not only did she do that, but she came and bought 2 items from my eBay store. So I was super excited about that, and I really appreciate it. And Lisa, I just want to tell you that I appreciate you and thank you so much. Okay, so the next item. Let's see. Now, this is kind of boring. I know you guys, I always say that you guys are like, it's going to be clothes. And I think I told you this is probably going to be a long video. So this is a cacique, and it's a little wrinkly because I have about 100 of these in a tote. So if anybody needs a sleep shirt, I think I have these in 1416, 1820, 2224, and 2628. Cacique Lane Bryant. It's just a thermal sleep shirt. And for some reason, I sold 2 of these this week, and they don't sell that often. I don't know if eBay is just like flooded with them or what, but I sold one for $8.24. The buyer was all in for $14.37, and the other sold for $7.50. The buyer was all in for $14.15. And I had about $2.50 in those. Those were a retail arbitrage pickup. So not great margins, but that's okay. That's all right. So if you need a thermal shirt, my eBay store is linked down below. Make me an offer because I have a ton of those, and it's just like a comfy sleep shirt. It's nothing fancy at all. The next thing I sold, which I do have multi-quantity of, is this Fredericks of Hollywood garter belt. They retail for $18.50. I sold this one for $5.36, and the buyer was all in for $11.26, and I paid $1 plus tax for that. Okay, the next item is pretty cool. This is a hat that I picked up at a garage sale. I typically pay 50 cents or $1 for my hats. This one is a vintage snapback, and it says Polish Legion. I don't know what that means. American veterans. So, but it's got the mesh back, and it's got the vintage tag, and actually all of the foam is in great condition. It's still there. It's not flaking. Now, if you find a hat that is vintage and it has the inside is deteriorating, it's okay. They will still sell. People will still buy them. So if it's a good hat, negotiate the price and get it, because it doesn't matter. They still sell. They can sell for big money. Now this one sold for $26.24, and the buyer was all in for $31.89. Now another item, very strange. I've had this thing listed for years. And let's see if you guys can figure out what was very strange about vacation mode and this week. Very strange. Okay, so this is just an express top, and it's cute, but it sat and sat and sat and sat, and this week it sold, and I am like, hallelujah. Sold for $8. Buyer was all in for $14.67, and I paid $1 for it. Now this guy sold really fast. This was a part of my auctions for you lot, and he sold for $24. The buyer was all in for $30.74. So he is War Duke. That's what he looks like. I don't know. He's vintage, and apparently he's special because he's sold very fast. I don't know if I listed him too low. I don't wonder if that. Oh, I didn't know if maybe his mask came off, but no. Anyway, that's him. $24. Pretty cool, right? Let's see what's next. Okay. PacSun went out of business. Gosh, I think that was before my husband and I got married. So golly, oh, that was 2013, and it's 13. 7 or 8 years ago. I don't know. I can't do math that quick. Anyway, a PacSun went out of business, and I bought loads and loads and loads of board shorts. I had multi-quantity. Some of them I had like 50 of, you know what I mean? So I do still have some left, and I'm at the point now where I just want the clothes gone. So I took a best offer of $10 on these O'Neill board shorts. They are new with tags, and $10 is a steal, if you ask me. So the buyer got those for $10. I had about $3 in them, and they were all in for $17.86. That's my ship pile right over there. Another item that came from my auctions for you box. Wait until you see this. It's so cute. Is that Ernie? I think it's Ernie. Ernie. He's a little plushie, guys. Look how little he is. Hello. And he is, I mean, he's not perfect. He's kind of coming unstitched, or he's been restitched. I don't know. But this sold super fast. And most people probably would have donated that. So that guy, and when I do the video, I should have a better idea of what I paid per listing. I still have like a handful of things to list, but I'm getting very close to having that done. So Ernie, what did Ernie sell for? Ernie sold for $8.50. The buyer was all in for $13.41. Okay, and the next item had it, guys, it might be like 8 or 9 years I've had this. Yeah, I don't even remember which. I think I got it at Gabriel Brothers, and it was probably like $1 or something. Let me see if I wrote. Oh, it was $2 plus tax. It's a Jones of New York, extra small. And again, it's been in a tote, so it's a little wrinkly. I do hate that, but retailed for $39. And it's just a little like blouse. And I am so happy it is gone. So if you guys want to make my day, come buy some clothes. Sold for $10.49. The buyer was all in for $18.39 with tax and shipping. The next item is another item that I have had forever. Are you guys figuring out what was strange? And these sold for $12 plus shipping and tax, $18.97. They were all in, and I got these for $2.50 plus tax. These are PJK is the brand. And I thought with a tag that said $188 that I was like, score! And I bought a whole bunch of them. They haven't really sold very fast. But I only had $2.50 invested in them. They're really cute. They're like a linen thing. I think linen. Are they linen? I don't know what they are. But rayon, linen, something. I'm not very good with material. But they're just like a little cute casual khaki pants. So yeah, good deal for the buyer. I'm happy to see it go. Okay, Victoria's Secret. Okay, I sold a bra. And I sold this for $15, and it's just a cute little bra. It's a 32B. I will tell you, the tag has been blacklined, and the Victoria's Secret tag has been cut. That does not matter. That is how I buy them. That is how I sell them. I have been selling bras since 2005. It's one of the first things I started selling. They sell, even if they're marked through. Just disclose it in the description. Okay. All right. So 15, the buyer was all in for $21.19. Now the next item that sold is a King Kong toy, and I'm going to have to pull this one up because he is already boxed and ready to go. Let me get my screen share up here. And here he is. He is King Kong from 2016. He is the gorilla posable action figure. I picked him up at a garage sale. He's big, guys. And I paid $5 for him. Now, there is also a Rampage figure that is similar to him, but a lighter color that also does very, very well. It typically sells quicker for me than this guy, but this is still a good pickup. I paid $5 for him. I did take a best offer for $28.50 on him. So, I was hoping he was going to go for a little more, but I've had him since I think last summer. So I was like, I'm just going to sell it. I only got $5 in it. Now, this was an international buy, if I remember correctly, and they were all in for $46.40, plus they had their international fees. Okay. The next item I sold is this Playmates. Is this the right one? Playmates doll. I think so. I think this is it. Yeah, Playmates doll. This came from a garage sale, and she was, oh goodness me, where is it? $2. I went to a garage sale over the summer. I think it was last summer, and I cleaned up. It was one of the best. You know, hey, you have like those ones that you'll never forget. This was one of those. And I got all of these new old stock toys, and this one was one of the items I got. And that sold for $35. The buyer was all in for $49.56. The next item I sold was this Kohl's Cares Cheetahs. And this is, I believe it's is it Eric? Oh, I want to say Eric Carlisle is when I looked it up. I think he's got that kids book. Gosh, I can't think of it right now. But like Brown Bear or something like that, that author. But somebody had that in their listing. So I think I used that. And this sold actually pretty quick. Now, it was not a big money item. I picked it up at a garage sale for like a quarter. It sold for $12.75. It is new with tags. And the buyer was all in for $19.35. So he's really cute. He's really soft. And yeah, happy to see that go. All right, the next item. Okay, this is a Bolo, and this came from T's mystery box auctions for you guys. They are, see if you guys know what these guys are. The glowworms. Do you guys know about these? The vintage glowworms. I'll just put them all on. Let's just make the video even longer, right? Here we go. There's 5 of them. Oops, I want to go this way. Aren't they cute? And they actually glow in the dark. So if you go over to my Instagram, Bolo_buddies_resellers, or the link is down in the description of the video, you can see a picture of me with them on my fingers like that, and then on my fingers with them glowing, and it is so cool. I probably could have priced these higher. They sold really fast. And I took a best offer, or no, I think I sent an offer of $64 on those. And the buyer was all in for $73.30. So really, with what you've seen, I think I've almost made back my money from the mystery box. Pretty cool, right? I know I've made my money plus some because I'm going to show you some more stuff. But okay, I sold a bra. This is a Cacique bra. Again, if the tag is marked through, that is completely fine. Just disclose it. This came from a wholesale bulk buy. I think I got it on Facebook. And I had about $5 in that one. And it sold for $18.74. The buyer was all in for $26.40. This next one, you guys are going to love this. This I bought at the bins, okay? And I don't know if this one was in my Ben's challenge against Mary on my Bolo Buddies channel, or if it was in my Ben's video that I just released on this channel. So you'll have to check the channels. But if you have not watched my Ben's videos, definitely check them out. Okay, so this is from, I think it's Pua or something like that. It's from Moana, and I've never seen that movie, so I don't really know too much about it. But I just listed it as a minifigure cake topper. It's got a slit in the bottom. Does anybody know, does this go to like a specific set? Do you see how it has like that rectangle? I don't know what that is. But, and I couldn't find any others really like this one. And this sold for $7.50. The buyer was all in for $12.13. You guys, I know that that is not big money, but those smalls add up. I will tell you that. And I like listing stuff like that. It's just quick and easy and fun. Okay, express dress. This is another item. I probably bought 50 to 100 of these same dress. So I still have a bunch left. I think I have extra small, medium, small. I think I'm sold out of large and extra large. This dress is really like something. It's very, very fancy. It does have the cutouts. So, okay, so here's the top. It goes around the neck right here. And then it goes like this. And then it connects down the front, covers your belly button. And then it's kind of a fit and flare at the bottom. So it fits at your waist and then kind of flares out. Is that something? It is super fancy. But yeah, I have a bunch of those. If anybody needs like a fancy dress, my link's down below. Trying to get rid of these clothes. Listen to me. I'm like, links down below. Just put in when you make the offer, Bolo Buddies, so I know you're from the channel. Okay, so that sold for $20 and the buyer was all in for $29.98. Now, another item that I've had forever. 2 pair of Architect pants. It's the brand is Architect. These came from Gabriel Brothers. I paid $4 each, and they are both size 48. So the same person bought both pairs. I'm very happy to see them go. This was another item that I bought a whole bunch of, and whoa. I bought a bunch of them, and I think I have 1 pair left. That's it. And $4. Sold them for $15, $22.95 each with tax and shipping. Another item I have had forever, and I bought multiples of. So when you buy multiples of things, you can expect to have them longer because you have to sell out of them. So these are a pair of Levi's. They are cargo shorts, size 31. And I paid, what did I pay for these? $2.50 plus tax. So I sold these for $14.99. The buyer was all in for $22.94. I hope that's not messing up the camera when I throw that. Okay, this next one is, you guys know how I am with selling stuff with defects. I got a couple for you in this video. This is a Colorifics bra, and you can see right here it has a snag, I didn't want to cut it off. I just left it there and took a picture of it. And I sold it like that. And I sold it for $7. The buyer was all in for $14.09. And it's probably just like they can snip it off. You might be able to see it a little bit, but I'm sure it'll be fine. And I had about $1.50 in that plus tax. All right. These are super cool. These came from that thrift store that I go to that's only open 1 day a week. And I paid $0.25 for these. And they are little Octonauts minis. They're little mini vehicles. So they've got wheels on the bottom, but they're like weird wheels. I don't know. I think they're a harder to find item, but they sold pretty quickly, and they were in one of my videos, I think. And I sold those for $10. The buyer was all in for $16.13. The next item is very cool also. If I can find where I put it. Oh, here it is. I have it wrapped in bubble wrap because it is a breakable, but it's not like taped or anything. So I'm going to pull it out and show you guys. And oh, it's a ceramic egg, but it has these cute little clowns on it. Can you guys see it? It's really cute. But it's hollow right here. And yeah, I don't know if it's hand painted or what, but I picked that up at the Goodwill for $1, and it sold for $16 plus tax and shipping, all in for $23.31. The next item is some Fisher-Price Dollhouse Loving Family items. It's the high chair and the little play set here. And they actually have these little toys. How cute is this? Maybe it's locked up, stuck in this. So the little toys hang out of it, and then you can put them back in the drawer. So I'm sure kids really love this stuff. Now this little high chair is supposed to have like a fork or something attached to it, but it was missing. So I just disclosed it. So the 2 items sold for $14. The buyer was all in for $20.87. You guys, this is going to be a long video, just FYI now, but there's some really cool stuff. but I need to, like, I'm sitting on the floor with my jeans behind me. These are jeans, not curtains. Okay, so let's start at Sesame Street Juice Factory. Okay, so this came out of a mystery box. And I don't know if you guys remember that train that I sold. It was a Tyco train, Sesame Street, and it was definitely a Bolo. It came with the track and all of these things, but it was missing some stuff. So I decided to part it out. This is one of the items that is a part of the set. And I sold this for $10.75. The buyer was all in for $21.52. So now I have to find a box that this is going to fit in. This piece does come off, so that should help make the box smaller. Okay. And I did tell you guys I sold an item for $100 coming soon. Okay. Baby Jack Jack. Do you guys remember Baby Jack Jack from my Facebook video? Oh my gosh, he's so awesome. Let's take a look at how awesome he is. Let me get my screen share up. Okay, so this is Baby Jack Jack, and he sold for $41.25, and the buyer paid shipping. And who was it? Somebody in my Facebook group told me that he breaks really easy. Okay, so when I talk about my other channel, I'm talking about this channel. It's reseller testing products. So you can see I've got a bunch of, here's that little present pets, a bunch of videos. And basically this just shows you how the items work that I'm listing. And then I attach those items into my eBay listing. So here's Baby Jack Jack. So I've got it pulled up here, and let's zoom, and I'm going to hit play. It's wild. Let me see. Okay, here it is in the dark. Yeah. That's Baby Jack Jack. I knew it would sell. I knew it would. But that came out of my Facebook haul, my $50 Facebook haul, if I remember. Yeah, definitely it did. So go check out those two videos. I had to break it into two videos. It was a $50 haul that I got on Facebook, and bags and bags and bags of toys. And I'm looking at a bunch of them that still need listed. But, you know, I just got back from vacation. Okay, so this is a Victoria's Secret bra, and again, it has a defect, very minor. It's just like there's this side panel here, and it's got like, I don't know, it's a minor defect. But I had about $3 in that, and it sold for $8 plus all in for $13.50. Okay, guys, so the same buyer bought these express shirts. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And they are just express new with tag shirts. I paid about $3 each for them. They bought all of them for $58.09. And I will tell you that I have probably 50 or 60 or 70 of these that need listed. And I'm just so overclosed. So I'm thinking I'm going to give those to my consignment girl. But I'm waiting for her to get caught up. And then I'm hoping she's going to take over on those. But I sold all 4 of those for $58.09. It says the buyer was all in for $58.64. So I think I have a typo in what I wrote right there. So $58.64, that's with tax. And when you buy clothing from my store, in most cases, if you purchase 2 or more items, the shipping's just a flat fee of $5. So that's something I do to encourage buyers to buy multiple things. Basically, if you add the items to the cart, you get discounts. I have that set up to automatically add the discounts when you add to your cart, and it automatically adds the reduced shipping if it applies to the items you're purchasing. So that's just something I do to encourage multiple purchases on my items. Okay, now this is a very, very cool item that might surprise you. It's better handwriting for everyone. I picked this up, I believe, at a garage sale. Don't quote me on that. I think I probably paid about $1 for it, and it sold for $14.99. The buyer was all in for $19.36. And it's just a old vintage book. Isn't that cool? And I don't know, I forget what the year was on it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. You guys are like, 1962 it says. So that is really old. So it's in really great condition for being that age. So yeah, it's one of those things. I'm like, I'll try it. I'll list anything. Mellow yellow hat. This is not in good condition. I paid about 50 cents for it. Maybe a quarter. It was like a bulk buy at a sale. It's pretty cool. It's got, you know, the mesh in the back. It's vintage. The foam is still intact and good, but it's a little crinkled. I'm sure they can just kind of stick something up in it and it'll kind of reform. But that one, I shouldn't say that it'll reform because I really don't know, but I would think if they're buying it. But anyway, 50 cents, sold for $16, all in $21.70. Okay, so I believe these are, I think they're McDonald's. If I remember correctly. I think I've sold these before, but they're Madam Alexandra or something. They're little, I think Peter Pan, and is this from one of the guys from The Wizard of Oz? But I sold these as a set, and I sold them for $10. I can't remember where I got those, if I'm being honest. Maybe a garage sale in a bulk lot. I don't know. But all in $18. Speaking of Madam Alexander, I have this pin, and this came from a garage sale. It was like a quarter, and I sold it for $8. The buyer was all in for $12.95. I'm going to take it out of the box. But it's just like a brooch, pin, brooch, whatever, something a lady would wear on her shirt. And it comes in this cute little box. And I think I had 2 of these, so I think this is the second one that I have sold. So that's that. You guys know I like selling dollhouse stuff. This is a Fisher-Price Loving Family dog food, cat food, I don't know, some sort of food dish. So yeah, it's for a dollhouse. And that came from either Facebook or a garage sale. I don't know. I pick up that stuff all the time. And then I have like a huge tote sitting in the room that needs listed. But that one sold for $7. The buyer was all in for $11.76. Now, here's a little tip. I got this at a estate sale, and it was in with a bunch of dollhouse items. This is actually an ornament. So I used dollhouse in the title, and I think that helped me sell this quicker. But I can't be sure. I didn't message them and say, are you using this as an ornament or in a dollhouse? But I would say that's a good little tip, a good keyword to maybe put in the title. And then, of course, ornament. But that was a huge bulk lot, so I probably had like a quarter or something in that. And it sold for $10. The buyer was all in for $15.69. Okay, now, I think this was on my Bolo Buddies main channel. It was a thrift with me video, and I said, do you guys see anything I missed? And they're like, you should have got those lights. So I went back the next day and I picked up these lights. You ready? I'm going to put it on screen share and show you. So maybe you were one of the people that told me to go back and get them. Well, I did, and they sold. They are these 4th of July vintage lights, and they're kind of like a chain link. But yeah, they're vintage. I took a best offer of $40. The buyer was all in for $56.83, and I had $7.50 in those lights. And they're already boxed and ready to go. So that's why I did a screen share for that one. Okay. Pet Shop Beethoven. Now, this one, I have it broken down. So I did, let me screen share for that one too, so you guys can see what it looks like. So it's just like this little cage. And I believe this one came out of a mystery box. And I was like, I don't know. I'm just going to try to figure this out because it said Beethoven. And I was like, so I did a little research and I was like, I'm going to list that separately. So mystery box on that one. So probably $1 less in it. And it sold for $15 plus shipping and tax, all in $22.16 for that, you guys. So that's awesome. Now, this is a brand new, it's a mess. Hold on. It's been in a tote. Let me show you how it should look. It's got another, that's from another swimsuit. I keep them all together. Or no, actually it's this, no, it's from another one. So one of my suits is going to be missing a tag because they're all thrown together. But this is a Cacique, swimsuit. I retail arbitrage this off of Lane Bryant. Probably not a good choice. It's new with tags. I do have quite a few of those left because I bought a ton. I have $7 in that, and it sold for $24.75. The buyer was all in for $29.11. That is also an item that I had multiples of, and I've had them for a while. So have you guys figured out what's strange? The thing that's strange is I had a lot of stale inventory sell. So it was like my store went on vacation, and I don't know if the algorithm like moved things and shifted things differently, but my stale items were selling like a lot. You guys have heard me say, I've had this a long time. I've had this a long time. That's not common for me to sell that many stale items. I was like, yes, yes, yes. And it's not that they're bad items. I just think that they're really low in the search because I haven't done anything with them for so long. So, okay, the next item I sold is, oh, I know why that seemed like it sold for a lot, because they also bought this cami. That was they bought the skirt and the cami. And the $24.75 was for both. So that cami was like $1. I got it at Gabriel Brothers. Now, these jeans I have probably had for 8 or 9 years listed. I mean, maybe 6, 7. I don't know. It feels like forever. But they're BDG jeans. Again, it's marked through. You just want to include a photo and disclose it. But they're just a pair of jeans. I've had them forever. I don't know why all of a sudden they like sold, but they did. I sold those for $11.98. I paid 65 cents for those. I believe those came from Gabriel Brothers. It might have been a sidewalk sale, and the buyer was all in for $19.93. The next thing I sold is this Barbie. Where did she go? Where did she go? That's odd. Oh, she's over here. How on earth did she get over there? Oh my gosh. My face is up against a tote. Oh, I am getting old. You know you're getting old when you move a certain way and your whole body like cramps. All of this just cramped. That's bad. Okay, so this is a Barbie. And I'll show her to you if I can get the lid off. There she is. And she is a collector doll, special limited edition. But the box, you know, the box isn't great. It's got some damage. So I went ahead and took a best offer of $15, and the buyer was all in for $26.86. Garage sale, $3. I bought a bunch of Barbies at a garage sale. You guys have heard me tell that story before if you've been at the channel for a while. And I'm going to shift. Oh my goodness. How old am I? Okay. another item from Auctions for You. And this actually surprised me how quickly these sold. So these are Fisher-Price horses. And I did a Google image search because I had no idea that these were Fisher-Price horses. And these are not in great condition. You can see they're scuffed and a little beat up. And a lot of the items that I bought were scuffed and beat up and dirty. And I am still going to make mega bucks on that box. And I'm guessing she had, I mean, she was just probably throwing stuff from the storage unit in there. She's like, vintage toys, probably just throwing them in the box. So those sold for $15. The buyer was all in for $22.59. Okay, you guys, I think you may remember these. These were in one of those where I was like, I paid 10 and I'm going to sell it for 300, or I paid 10 or 20 or whatever. From the store, the one where I'm like, I went back, that store that's only open once a week. And I think I remember saying that I thought these were going to be a Bolo. And I decided to lot these up and sell them all together. And I sold these for, they're a Bolo, $35. The buyer was all in for $43.76. And I did lot them, so, but I had $1 in those. Okay. I sold another Cacique swim bottom. This one is new without tags. It's just a little swim skirt. Like I said, I have a whole bunch of these listed. They're Lane Bryant, they're plus size, and they sell pretty good. I don't have a ton left. I have sold so many of those, but those sold for $13.12, and the buyer was all in for $20.55, and I had about $3 in those. This next item is so cool. If I can find it. It's so cool. And I actually thought this was going to be like a super like fast seller just because it is so cool. But I don't know. I don't know why I thought that, but I sell jewelry that is different. Whenever I see it, I pick it up because I can usually get top dollar for it. If you guys remember the ring that I sold with the face, I think that's on my main channel, Bolo Buddies, and it's on the thumbnail. So if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. This I picked up at a garage sale for about 10 cents and I sold it for $30. The buyer was all in for $34.80. Do you want to know what it is? You're like, hold it up, hold it up. You guys yelling at the TV yet? Or a TV or phone or whatever? People are always like, I'm yelling at my TV. It's a stick pin. And it's like a hand holding like hearts and like a little pearl. Isn't it interesting? And there's the bottom. But yeah, let me see if I can get you. See the hand? Isn't it cool? It's very cool. And I don't know. It's not marked or anything. I don't think it's anything special. It's just very different. So 30 bucks for that. That's a cool one. Now, the next one is my $100 item. You ready? Backygons. Backagon. Backygon. I don't know how to say it. And then here's the cards. So some of the cards, if you guys don't know about these, they're magnetized. So they are a thicker card. And these are the vintage ones. So they will go for more. And how to tell the difference between the Backygons. This is what I have noticed just from buying them. I have not done research. I'm not an expert. But to me, I think the vintage ones are smaller. So if you put it on the card, I think this is a magnetic card. Okay, so see, I just stuck it on the card and they pop out like that. See? They're like little transformers. They're cool. It's got a little tail. And then I almost sat that magnet on my computer. That probably wouldn't be a good idea. Let me show you another one. I mean, they are really fun. Here's a purple and black one. So there's like a little symbol. Wait. I never know how to get them to pop open. They should just, it might not be centered. Come on, open up. me try a different one. Oh. Like that other one, I felt it connect. Why aren't you working? I think there's like a board game these go with. Let me see if I can get. Okay, well, they do work. I'm doing something wrong. Oh, there we go. So the magnet is not necessarily where the symbol is. The magnet's here on this one. So that's that guy. I don't know. Now it's like stuck to it. Oh my goodness. See, that one's like a bird, but they're really cool. So anyway, I sold a whole big old bag of them. I can't remember how many's in there. That many. And some of them are more rare. If you can figure out like certain ones, I think they can probably go individually, but I don't have the patience to figure out all that. So I sold those for $100. The buyer was all in for $108.55. I think I picked those up at garage sales. I think I had about $8 in it. Okay. Another cat's meow item sold. And I sold 4 of these. And these are just, they're all the same. And those sold for $7.49. The buyer was all in for $12.27. This came from that cat's meow when I bought all of them at a garage sale. So I have probably like 25 cents in that. Uh-oh, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. VeggieTales. Anytime I find VeggieTales, I buy it. This is a VeggieTales plush puppet tomato. VeggieTales is a Christian cartoon, and these vegetables talk and stuff. But this one sold for $15. The buyer was all in for $21.24. I picked this up at a garage sale with a bunch of other VeggieTale items. Probably have 50 cents, maybe less in this. So super cute. Okay. So when I picked these up, I thought they were going to be a Bolo. I paid $1, and there was a really high comp, but I don't know if they were like actually signed by this person or not. But these are pool balls, billiard balls, and the box is not in great condition. They're just pool balls. They ended up being really long tail, and not real impressed with myself on these. But again, super stale item. That one's maybe only a couple years old, but hard goods, you know, clothing, I expect long waits, especially when I have multiples, but those I expected to go quicker. And it does say Willie Mosconi autograph, but I don't see an autograph on those. So I don't know. Maybe somebody's getting a steal of a deal. $20. Maybe it wore off. I don't know. I don't know. $20 is what those sold for, and $32.40. And I'm really hoping I didn't mess up the shipping on those, because those are heavy, and that seems like they didn't pay much for shipping. Okay. The next item is this Vera Bradley cute purse. It's the, I think this is called a kiss lock. You guys can let me know in the comments, but it connects like that. And I forgot to say, we hit 1K. We hit 1K subs this week on the channel. Yes. And I think I only need 150 hours to be monetized, or to be able to request to be monetized. So I am super excited. Thank you all so much for watching and subscribing. I'm pumped. So I'm hoping today is Saturday. I'll probably post this video on Monday. So I should be monetized by then, or at least able to submit. So anyway, this really cute Vera Bradley purse, and I feel really bad. I should have thanked you guys like right at the beginning. I got this at a garage sale for $3. It sold for $25, and the buyer was all in for $31.40. And if you have watched the entire video to this point, we're at 54 minutes. I am so sorry. This is so long, but thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. I sold this little Barbie outfit. I've got about a quarter in this. It came from an estate sale. And this is a TLC. So I sold it for $8. The buyer was all in for $12.20. And when I say TLC, the strap is broke and needs repaired. But that's probably an easy fix to somebody who buys this stuff and fixes it. And it's a dress. But that's really, I mean, besides that, it's got the little buttons. It's got the snaps in the back. So not too shabby for a Barbie collector. The next item I sold, and when I say stale, we're talking stale. Harazuki. This guy, new with tags. This guy, new with tags. I don't know. There's like a thing on the back. I have no idea. It's like plastic. I don't know anything about them. I picked them up at a garage sale. I think it's been 2 summers ago. They've been listed a while, and all of a sudden, like all these other stale items, very strange. Vacation mode. Somebody should test it. Like, put your store in vacation mode and see if you sell like really stale items, because something's going on. 50 cents, sold for $16.49, $24.44 all in. I sold a pair of Lane Bryant pants, and I have these available, I think, in 22.24 and 26.28. They are super cute. They're like a beach pants, and they're drawstring, super comfy, and I have multiples. So if you're interested, come make me an offer. This is a really cool one. This is Halloween garland. So I picked up at a garage sale. It's probably been 2 summers ago. So this took a little while to sell too. So I knew it would take the right buyer. But it's Halloween garland. So you punch it out, I think. And maybe my keywords were just bad, because this is really cool. It's vintage. 1988. I would have thought this was going to go like a lot quicker. And I only got $10 for it. So $10, buyer all in for $17.25. Probably had 50 cents or a buck in it, something like that. It was a huge toe to Halloween. It was probably more like 50 cents. Cacique bra, another one. Bought it from the website, the Lane Bryant website. It is new with tags, not marked through. This was retail arbitrage from the website, and I used to do that a lot. I would wait and I would get coupons, and I would wait until they had a sale. And sometimes, not all the time, you could use the coupons with the sale, but you had to be really patient and you had to watch the store. And you also had to buy in a lot, and then they would sit and sit and sit and sit until the website ran out. And then everybody else that bought them to resell, that priced them lower, had to wait for all those to sell, and then mine started selling. So I am almost sold out of these. Almost. I still have probably 15 or 20 left, but I probably bought 75, maybe close to, I bought a bunch of them. I bought a bunch of those. So that one sold for $20. The buyer was all in for $27.90. By the time I got all the discounts, I got it down to $6.67 for that one. So retail arbitrage, again, you're not going to have those big hefty margins. Like, I bought it for 50 cents at a garage sale and I sold it for $50 or $20. So the next item is this Parfait bra. Parfait is a, it's plus size, but it can be like 32. So somebody who's really tiny that is very busty, plus size like that. Or it can be like this is a 36FF, which is that one's not different. So they're in European sizes, but this is a 36FF. So this sold for $8.26. The buyer was all in for $15.65. I have a ton of Parfait in my store. I've got them marked way down because I'm just trying to get rid of them. So that's it, guys. That is what sold while I was on vacation. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. I'm going to be announcing the owl's name on the video unboxing for Auctions for You, the vintage toys. So go subscribe to my main channel, Bolo Buddies, hit that bell and it will alert you when I post new videos. Watch for that if you want to know what the owl's name is going to be. And come on over there because I'm going to shift. That channel is, it's different from this channel. My what solds are screen shares. I do category videos like let's see, I'm trying to think of one. I just did one. I did one on Easter. I have Halloween. I have Christmas. I have Made in Japan. I have new old stock. I have bathroom bolos. I have kitchen bolos. I have garage bolos. Tons and tons of category videos. I have featured seller videos. I actually just started memberships over on that channel. So if you're a member and you do the $4.99 a month, what I'm doing is I'm doing a featured sellers video. So basically, if you're at that membership level, you get to be in that video, not you, but your items, your Bolo items. So I'll send out a message and I'll be like, all right, you guys send me your Bolos and you guys send me the information and I create a video, but only the members are in that video. So I basically am featuring your items, which is super fun and super cool. It's a great way to grow your channel if you have a channel or get exposure for your eBay store. Right now, I am linking the eBay stores down in the description. Depending on how big memberships get, I don't know how that's going to work as far as doing that, but I do shout out your eBay store. And I just do different things to help promote you because I really like helping other people grow. And yeah, I have a bunch of featured seller videos that are not a part of that, but that's just something new that I just started on my main channel. So if that interests you, you can check that out. And what else is going on? I've got merch now. So if you want to check that out, that is available. Merch is like t-shirts, mugs. I have a onesie, like a bodysuit for little kids, and it says Bolo Buddies Baby. It's so cute. I do have kid shirts, which a lot of people, I don't think I've seen a lot of channels that have kid shirts, but I don't know. I've got another idea that somebody sent me for a t-shirt. So I'm kind of got something else in the works that might be coming soon. So it's a little more playful. So I don't know. I think that's it. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out for an hour. And if you made it this far, comment, I made it to the end of the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. That helps me in the algorithm. And I appreciate you all. And thanks for watching.